What up, people? It's your boy Master Judy out here with another comic review. So we got DCeased, A Good Day to Guide. I believe this is a tie-in, and I've been covering DCeased. It seems a lot of people really like it. I'm really into the story, and I'm happy to get into it. Cover's pretty nice, and no, this cover is not fake. What you see is what you are going to get in one form or the other. So let's move into it. Bam. So we're in space, boom tube. We see Big Barter, Mr. Miracle, and as you know, in the beginning of DCeased, Darkseid was doing some shenanigans and basically destroyed Apocalypse, and which caused the virus to head to Earth through Cyborg and yada yada. And we just see that a good day, that's what it's called, to die. Nice, and God is dead. So Tom Taylor written in. It seems that we've had multiple artists on it. Laura Braga, who does most of the work, very good artist, and then Derek Robertson, who does a couple pages as well. So yeah, they did a great job. So Darkseid, the All-Knowing. I didn't know what he was doing. My father is gone, and this is beautiful art. I really like it. So Scott feels great. They share a kiss, they go, and they head back home. Meanwhile, they got to find out what Darkseid pretty much unleashed on Earth. But meanwhile, Captain Boomerang has become infected, and Mr. Terrific is trying to ascertain the cause of this infection. And we see him just doing some basic research. He's like, there's been no reaction to touch or pain, no response to audiovisual stimuli, no noticeable change after a second exposure to the virus. And so, as he's doing it, he's basically saying deep analysis of the virus code shows no obvious flaws, and I'm hesitant to attempt any change for fear of corruption. I have 14 PhDs, and I'm stumped. They're back. So I guess he flies to Mr. Miracle and Miss Barter. We have to go to the origin, and they're like, the whole world is in chaos. So seriously, Scott, look out there, Scott. Do we just go out there and start hitting, or so they're trying to figure out how to get there, so they're knocking. Big Bart is going to open the door, and Miss Miracle's like, what are you doing? It's like, getting the door. How do you know it's not the monsters? Jesse, I don't think the undead knock that politely. You don't know that. That's a knock. It might just sound like a knock. It could be a bloodied stump smacking against the... And then we just see they found the door, and then Martin's like, so a bloody stump just happened to get the doorbell, and just like, okay, answer the door. So it's Mr. Terrific. He's found them, and they have a couple of pleasantries. Mr. Terrific pretty much says, like, I'm investigating the virus. It's apocalyptic at its core. It's like, you've seen it? I thought that was how the infection was spreading. The T-mask protected me from the virus. And this guy asks, did you know it would? It's like, no. You're one of the smartest people in the world, and you just got lucky. And he's like, yeah. So I was hoping you could take me to Apocalypse so I could find out how it originated. And Barty says, well, Apocalypse is destroyed. It's like, I see. Then we move on to other plans. So we're at Cord Industries. Everything is also more or less destroyed. And he's with Booster Gold saying that, the undead are right outside the door. And Teddy is like, it's okay, Booster. The door is solid titanium. Nothing is getting past that. And, of course, Big Barty gets past it. And they start attacking the undead, basically. So we got Mr. Miracle. Mr. Miracle, Mr. Terrific. Big Barty fight again. You just see Booster Gold is ready to get some. T-Spheres are doing their damage. And Big Barty's like, no, I'd say we're good. And we just see, it's good to see you, Barty. It's like, I give you a hug, but I'm covered in lots of undead bits. Okay, that's, common humor. I got an ear in my tongue. It's okay, that's some humor. But it's back to action, of course. So what you need, it's like, first we need a shower. Then we need to save the world. To do that, I think we need to think outside the box. And, of course, they're in the Beatamobile. Let me just call it that. The whole world is zombie apocalypse with apocalyptic virus. So, yeah, it's apt. It's like, I'm hoping we still have a say in that. I said, do you honestly think with me? It's like, we'll find out in England. It's like, why not go to the Justice League? The League is a powder keg. Do you really want to be nearby the anti-life equation? If the anti-life gains the equation of and the power of Wonder Woman, and so he's like, yeah, it's too risky to go. The origin of the virus is gone. Our next option is magic. Magic is notoriously unreliable. What if that's a dead end? Then there's a third option, but it could go very badly. How badly? I prefer not to think about it. I don't want to risk all of time and space to save humanity. No, no, that sounds bad. So we're in Liverpool, and of course our favorite local magician, John Constantine, is running for his life, cursing, as John Constantine does. So he tells his buddy Chaz to like start up the car. But of course, my man looked at his phone and he's been infected. He's getting ready to take down John, but John is like, hey man, I'm sorry. Sorry for this, mate. Says some magic, and unfortunately Chaz is burned alive, and then that doesn't stop John from mourning because he gets straight into the car, tries to put on the car, tries to get out of there, but of course he crashes the car, and he's like, why did I never learn how to drive? All of a sudden, Boom Tube comes out and burns most of the opposition. And of course, we see that, oh, look at this. Two misters and a big. Why can't you people get regular names? It's like, I mean, Mr. Tariq, what kind of arrogant sod is comfortable walking around with that thing hanging around him? Why not call yourself Mr. Full of Mobility Self while you're done at it? And then, of course, are you okay? Peachy just set me best mate on fire and crashed his car while sitting on his ashes. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's like, how's your day going? My entire planet was destroyed. All right, it's not a competition. So, how the hell did you find me? You have Justice League membership in your wallet. It has a transponder inside. It what? I thought it was just like a library card. John, I can't find a technological fix for this. I'm hoping there could be a magical one. It's like, you think I can click my fingers and make this all go away? Nah, already tried. This is beyond magic. This is find somewhere well stocked and enjoy what's left time. It's like, you're not going to help? I'm going to hide and get so irresponsibly drunk I can barely feel anything. Care to join me? We have to save the world. Right off, you pop and do that then. If you change your mind, I won't. You could. You don't know everything, sunshine. And this guy's like, they're fucking heroes. Excuse my language. So basically, John Constantine is out of the question. So Mr. Terrific is like, yeah, that means it's option 3. Wasn't that the option that risks all time and space? Yes. Right, what is it? And he's like, it's you, Booster Gold. I believe you're the only person who can save humanity. It's like, you're supposed to be some great thinker. Think better. You own a time machine. Kind of stole a time machine. You can operate it. Yes. Where is it? It's in safe hands, Teddy. We're going to visit some old friends. So they're in Malibu, the home of fire and ice. And of course, they have been infected because fire is getting ready to blow them up. They attack the blue ship, or the beetle ship. And basically, she and Mr. Miracle try to hold him off. The zombies, like, Scott and I will hold him off. It's like, are you sure? Go. So they're doing their thing. But of course, the combined might of fire and ice kind of ruins their chances of survival. And everybody's coming there saying, we escape and the past stays the same and the world dies. I know we have to keep fighting. We have to give Booster Gold a chance to save the universe. What a ridiculous sentence. Maybe he could turn back time. Maybe he can find a way. It's like, are your last words really going to be quoting Cher? It's like, I like Cher. And of course, they're overwhelmed. They're taken down. Sad. It really is sad, but yeah, they're gone. So Booster Gold comes in, and all of a sudden, we just see Michael Carter. It's like, oh no. You will not be permitted to change time. And so, Waverider, which is his name, he's a linear man. Surely we're all linear men, surely. He's a master of time. And we're not getting past him. Meanwhile, John Constantine goes to a pocket dimension where he's safe. So John always has a backup plan. I was like, what can I get you, John Bobo? Give me the bottle from the top shelf that made the Phantom Stranger forget his own name. It's that bad out there, huh? No, it's way worse. And John is like, damn it, I'm going to have to save the world. It's like, where are you going? Tell anyone who asked that I was out of my scene when I decided to do this. It's like, where are you going? To be an effing hero. So, of course, Waverider decides to arrest Booster Gold because he stole that time machine. You just see, take a good look, Sparkleface. Can you see my future? She's like, no. Watch the head closely. What is this? It's called misdirection. Bam! Hit him with a knockout. Hit him with a headbutt. Bam. Yeah, I didn't see that coming, did you, Time Lord? It's like, that was sodding magic. And Terrific's like, I knew you'd come. Of course you did, Smarty Pants. What do I gotta do to hold off shiny hair here? But of course, here we go. Infected Barter comes in and starts to ruin the plan. And she kills dang, she rips my man, Mr. Terrific, in half. Yeah, bloody hell is right. Booster, go on now. And then something is happening. What's going on? Get up. It's like, I feel. It's like, as it should be. It is as it should be. What's happening? The end. Callow of Krypton has found Barry Allen of Earth in the rubble of Keystone City. It's like, Teddy. It's like, Booster, I think we just lost the future. Uh-huh. I don't think I was ever born. So because it would seem that this future is gone, that means that Booster was never born in the future because the world today is lost. So Booster Gold is he's gone. That leaves Ted, and of course Misery does not wait. And he's the next one to go. It's like, it's time for me to go. It's like, you're just gonna walk away. You happy this bloody timeline? You chose this is you happy this is the bloody timeline you chose to protect? No, I'm far from happy. Goodbye, Justin Constantine. I don't know if we'll meet again. It's like, oh, we'll meet again. I'll find you. And so, actually, you know what? You've thoroughly pissed me off. So it's like, what have you done? I can't move. It's like, because we're bound together. Let go. Nope, you're stuck here with me, and I can see your future. It's short. And so, Waverider's dead. And John is getting ready to accept his fate. But of course, Dr. Fate and Zatanna come to rescue this guy. It's like, Dr. Fate's like, it's not your time. Another fate awaits you. It's like, another? You wank up. And of course, nothing happens. Like, brute force cannot harm the hell. Also, it's made of metal, so you know punching it was a bad idea to start with. So they're protected by magic, and a last-second rescue. Double told us where you go. I'm sorry we didn't get here sooner. It's like, the guy's name was Mr. Terrific, and he sodding earned it. Dang. I'm sorry. This was their fate. Oh, shut it. I'm not a big believer in destiny. Takes all the human out of it. The world is ending, John Constantine. We must prepare for what comes next. The Lords of Chaos and Order. So I can pretty much eat a giant bag of bullocks. This world isn't over until I say it is. And John Constantine is ready to be that hero. That hero. So, this was another great tie-in story. I'm interested to see what will happen in the main one. But of course, I should have expected that this DCeased story was getting a little bit too popular to just finish up in 2 issues. So we gotta have some tie-ins. So we'll see what the magic side of things does. You know? We'll see what it does. But I give this a good 9 out of 10. Really liked it. There was action. There was stakes. And everybody on this cover is dead. Everybody on this cover is dead. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics and get your views on them. Thank y'all for watching. I should have more videos up when I can. Peace.